Good morning, my name is Morgan, and bid you all welcome back to Risen. This morning, we'll be picking up from very early on, because originally I was going to do the Inquisition playthrough starting from the town, but after we discovered the means to basically break the game progression pretty much entirely by doing it that way. I wanted to see alternatively if we even have the option of siding with the Don if we get recruited against our will and then go to the town. I just want to see if the same possibility is there. We'll find out today. Regardless, we're sticking with the original plan, which is basically do this as the ranged weapon, like bows kind of playthrough, which is not really thematic with the order, but it's not really thematic. None of the weapon-based classes besides staff are really appropriate for anybody besides the Don, the bandits, so it's kind of confusing. Anyway, good morning, Vana. Good morning, Laszlo. Good morning, Spock with two O's. That is true, Val. I guess we're kind of sticking with a theme there, aren't we? Was I? I think in the streams I did it the other way around, where the Paladin was a two-handed weapon master, and the Dragon Hunter was the ranged weapon specialist. Anyway, so I did it one way or the other way, possibly in both situations. Regardless, I wanted to show, it's kind of funny. Is Kai the music composer? Yes, for this one he is, not for the sequels. He left the company after finishing this game. But anyway, Lewis, when he teaches you hunting skills, actually stays in character, which I always forget about. But it is amusing that when he teaches you things, he still sounds like an absolute drunk.
Train me in archery.
Right.
No, they didn't, Val, because Mike Hoga was working on Risen 2.
Arrow will do more damage. And if you miss, it'll tell you where to aim. If it misses too short, aim up a bit. If it's too far, then look the other way.
So how many learning points I got? So I'm going to do all my archery training from him just because it's funny. So when you learn archery skills, I don't think it has any effect on damage. Vana, maybe you'll be able to correct me. All it does is change how quickly you can fire. So it's I think it might also affect range, but it's much less important than melee skills. But I want to learn gut animals.
Show me how to gut animals.
You want to gut animals. Then you cut the prey from the head to the...
Two.
The hide will come off with a pull. You get the right kit, you can remove animals' horns or teeth, but you're going to need the tools for that. Just ask a hunter to sell you them.
Very well.
Help me improve my dexterity.
That's right.
So the generic ones, like just upping your stats, don't get any special unique voice clips from him, which is kind of funny. Those are the only ones that stand out. Alright, well, let's get them tools, I guess, just so we're not leaving money on the table every time we kill a beastie. I don't think I already have any such things. No jaw puller, no wing shears. That's a lot of money. But it'll be worth it. Killing beasties, not besties. It's been a while since I've done any kind of archery in this game. I'm still amused by the bad strafe animation. Alright, let's test it. That ain't much. Okay. So it's not, unfortunately, not particularly great. Hang on, I'm still on easy difficulty, aren't I? Sure am. Ow. It's not something you're really gonna be able to make great use of until you get some more damage out of it. They do, yes. I'm pretty sure that's even what Lewis said when we trained it. Let me get my meat on. My potion. I'm not really a fan of this thingamajig. The crosshairs here. I forget. We did the did we kill the wolves in the cave this time? Yeah, these wolves are nowhere near as bad as Gothic 3 wolves. Or Gothic 3 boars. Yeah, I still hate seeing that kind of animation in video games. I forget what game I saw some like clips from another game recently where that was like a new game where that was the animation they were doing with the side the side grip. The cool grip. It's pretty stupid. Overwatch? I don't think so. I wouldn't have been watching Overwatch. Yeah, it's a fucking thing, and I hate it. It's really stupid. Basically, because so I already killed these wolves. I was gonna show off the encounter that's supposed to happen if you don't kill the wolves before getting the quest, but I guess we don't get that. Whatever, I'm just gonna head up and get arrested. Yeah, not the sideways, pulling your bow holding a bow sideways and trying to aim it like that. First of all, you can't aim it because you can't bring the arrow to your eye level by doing it that way. Second of all, you can't do a full draw because you're supposed to draw across your chest, basically. But when you hold it sideways, your chest is in the way. So you won't get a powerful draw. Your arrow won't fly as far. Won't have the same velocity, so it won't be as powerful. It's all pretty stupid. But it's all done for pure coolness points. Hey, ugly. It's actually more damage than I expected. Ow. Oh. You didn't say a word. What a jerk. Release version of Forsaken Gods? Really? That's pretty stupid.
Another recruit. The guards brought you here because you transgressed the law. Am I correct?
Since when is shooting a Inquisition officer in the face with 3 arrows against the law?
I think it was simple bad luck.
Luck has nothing to do with it. If you had stayed in the town, you would not have arrived here.
I didn't even have the opportunity to get into town.
So I'm a criminal. What happens to me now?
By order of the Inquisitor, all criminals are to be conscripted into the Order as warriors. You will complete basic training using the staff. Then you shall learn combat magic. If If you are talented at magic, we will teach you powerful combat spells. This will give you a path away from crime. You will gain your rewards through diligence and hard work. Now go. Caleb will robe you and explain further what will happen.
What does it mean to be a warrior of the Order?
You start off as just one of many recruits. Few have the ability to become full warriors, but even recruits have their uses.
As cannon
What does a
fodder.
warrior of the Order do?
The warriors defend the holy flame. They are the arm that delivers the word. And
You know, we've heard all this dialogue last time. I really don't have to sit through it all. So I apologize. Like, the streams were never going to be straightforward and, like, legitimate. But I've already kind of screwed it up because I did all this and then restarted. So I'm going to be skipping through all the dialogues now, because there's no sense sitting through them a second time.
Right.
Look,
I hate that he has the same response whether you agree or don't agree to that.
there we go. Oh, you look.
Kind of silly.
It's no. If you.
And
Then you.
Well-
I had. But don't,
some
master. So,
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it?
for now,
so he's
you go until and believe. Let me.
Now we gotta do this whole walking bit.
Ah, I see we have a new little lawbreaker in our midst.
You're an asshole, and I will beat you up several times.
I'm so consider
why do
because stuff and I
Where?
look
Where?
you're I've done this up.
I'll be right back, Master Arik.
That's more like it.
So I think he skips the whole bit of
This
us
is it's where you.
having
How
to
long
sweep
is-
the
Until
chambers.
master. Come on, you share it.
I guess we'll test that now. We don't have to sweep the stupid novices' rooms, as long as we're not an asshole to them. You think so? I don't think they're very good. You're a bit amateurish. Also, there's, especially with the lizard men we fight later, they have like no, very minimal wind-up animations. So, fighting them can be very frustrating.
This is your chamber. But
There's a corpse in there.
well, look for yourself.
What's wrong?
The Inquisitor is in your chamber, but he never wastes time with recruits.
So what does this mean?
Probably trouble. I'd better be on my way.
Huh, we missed that dialogue last time.
You
He has nothing to say about the corpse on the ground.
I heard
I am not accusing, and you.
If-
Master, you
how did
your manner,
I don't
then this and there I have, but I.
How am I supposed to sleep in here with this mess? Well, there's a bottle of wine. Clearly this man got drunk and fell on his own knife backwards. Then rolled onto his stomach. There's no sausage distributing, but we do get, illicit substance distributing later. They kind of combine the novice, sausage handing out with the weed samples from Gothic 1.
Well, recruit.
Hemlar has been murdered,
Uh-oh, this man's having trouble.
News spreads quickly, but
and that makes my
you.
When-
it since there
that the
there
One-
that one
and he's
the not you
and he
talk
I-
and sick and I for
Do you mind, sir? You can walk around.
Hey, if you for a I do but
I'm s- for,
what about well no
Well, I have investigated. I got the things. Or did I miss something? I did miss something. I got the cash.
Did you? Was that? Hem?
Or
You might. Not a. And you said. Don't know. Not
I think it is.
looks. Or don't, but
Who?
you need. He.
As we know, Master Palace won't say a damn word to us till we complete basic training, because everyone's a pain in the ass.
Down? Who are you?
I'm new.
Just you.
Do you-
Never take. It's.
Alright, we gotta talk to Smythe first. Alright, let's do the stupid training first. I think we have to do this failure first.
The same?
You don't. It's not like we.
No. One up.
Hang on. Do I have to get a staff first?
I'll check me. Go. It'll. And. Let me.
Just.
Yes. It's.
Are you?
Cool.
I got my sticks, sir.
So you have. Well then, it's to start. You Tucker, when there, and I'll. Well then,
I'm doing all the respectful options just to make sure I avoid getting the stupid, sweeping task.
Like, right. Build up. And what? See. Pretty basic. The fuck. And it. Yeah. And if.
Off we go. Aha! First blood is mine. Take that. You're right, it is, because I turned it down when I was doing some tests yesterday, and I forgot to turn it back up. Thank you. I was wondering why I had to adjust my headphone volume.
That was good. You.
You haven't taught me a damn thing. But I taught your face what bruises feel like.
I don't think we. Are you? Then we'll. You can. I'm no. When time. Watch it. Well. That's.
God, that noise scared me. Ah! Ow. That was a very well buffered parry maneuver there. Take that. Really? I completely failed to notice that. I like how there's a whetstone over here. Like, are they sharpening their sticks on that?
Thanks for the lesson.
Thanks for the lesson. Alright, dumb face. It's our turn to fight. Yeah, the combat is substantially better than Gothic 3. It's just still a bit janky and frustrating.
Let's fuck.
Alright, this idiot makes us fight him twice. He's a dick nose.
What's caused this?
Yeah.
This has to stop. This isn't a good idea.
Well, it's what he wanted. I'm not 100% convinced that the damage dealt by NPCs has anything to do with the weapon they're wielding. Based on the fact that they seem to do the same amount of damage when they get back up and just have a conventional stick.
You're better than I thought you'd be.
Oh,
Next
that's
time we
right.
fight,
Poor
we'll be in-
William.
Then stop.
Poor misguided William.
Looks.
I like how we're never, ever obliged to actually use the staff. Ow. Something about fighting enemy NPCs in the monastery. None of them have dialogue or like any voice clips in combat. They don't grunt. They don't make pain noises. They don't make any noises. It's weird. He breathes, though.
Looks like
Looks so.
you've learned.
Is there anyone?
You're a combat.
I'm a.
What? You want me to kiss you and tell you you're a good
We all know who the real bastard is.
Cage, he'll leave. But Eric's not an.
What did you...
Fought it.
I said, I've never seen him look so battered.
Oh, maybe he
But I-
shouldn't have tried to fight me twice. What a jerk.
Let's...
Now, one thing I do want to test. If we lose to Eric, like, is beating him mandatory for this? What happens if we lose to him? Okay, I canceled it. And he stole my money, jerk. What? I started moving before I was up.
It doesn't give me any pleasure to defeat you. Have you seen what's out there?
Yeah, so we do actually need to beat him. I was wondering if it was one of those things where it's more of a bonus to succeed, as opposed to a requirement. Alrighty. I'm low on potions this time. I shouldn't have consumed them all between... Oh, you bitch ass. Why was you jumping? Why was you jumping? I tried to dodge, and he jumped. There's one thing I am absolutely sick of in games these days. It's combining different like actions to a single button, especially on a keyboard and mouse. Like, you have so many buttons available. But like the biggest thing I'm tired of is combining the like dodge rolls with the sprint button, which is like Dark Souls. East is doing that. It's like driving me nuts because I don't want to have to roll or hold the roll button for a couple seconds in order to dodge. Or if I accidentally hold it too long and I start sprinting instead of doing an actual dodge. I mean, it's got a lot of flaws. It's got some glitches. The combat, like, while it doesn't look too bad, it actually can be really annoying to engage with. Because, especially when you're fighting multiple enemies, you see how it's like, while he's in the middle of the screen, I'm always focused and moving around him. When you have multiple enemies, you have no control, or very little control, over which enemy it focuses on. So oftentimes I'm trying to swing at one enemy and it suddenly switches targets for no reason. And I end up, like, completely losing my positioning. Ow! The pain. Yeah, but somehow it seems worse than... I wouldn't say it's worse than Gothic 1, because Gothic 1... It was based on holding the action button, like the interact button, left mouse button, or whatever you were using. Where... That fucking face planted. I don't understand how I succeeded and canceled the quest. No, his sword disappeared again. Why does that keep happening? I wanted that sword.
Ha! You
Thank.
as far
Says you're a natural with a staff. And I beat everybody up with a club. A mace. But, yeah, like, Gothic 1's problem was... It kind of, like, buffered the input in a way. Like, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but, like, you could release left mouse button. Or whatever your, like, your interact button was. And it would still work for, like, another second or two. So, that's why I could never use it. Since, I could never use it in Gothic 2. I switched to the more conventional controls because if you were trying to backstep, you would often block instead. Like if you had just attacked and you tried to backstep, it would block instead of backstep because of the way the controls worked. Stuff like that just drove me nuts. Anyway, basic training complete.
What do you think?
You've what? I'll
My best.
what? However, Vince, you will in so you can mark and all this.
Again, apologies to anyone who's just showing up wondering why I'm skipping dialogues. It's because we've already done all this, and I'm not going to waste time. Melee attacks that hit multiple... Yes. We haven't unlocked that yet, but you do get horizontal swings when you level up your skill in any... Yeah. So if we got one more rank in sword fighting, we'd have lateral blows. But there's 3 different weapon types that all get different abilities at different ranks.
Do it.
I'm invest.
How?
No.
Tell me. Good. I have this. Good.
Good.
Yes, from
So,
Master.
Ma-
You'll
what do you know about Hemlar?
Hemlar, grumpy git.
You didn't.
Most of us who bought from Hemlar didn't like him.
What did?
Brugelweed, smoked. Inflated prices though. He knew it was hard to get in here.
You seem annoyed.
Well, he went and got himself murdered, didn't he? So now.
Yeah, how selfish of him to get murdered.
Don't you have something to do?
Yeah, we need apples, don't we? For somebody. Oh, actually for Taylor. Somehow he wants apples in exchange for shoveling shit. Man really likes his apples. Yeah, so we need to continue to accuse people. Go all LA Noire on this.
Carlson knows this knife.
So why are you telling me?
He knows it's one of yours.
Then why did you need to ask me?
Your knife is the weapon which killed Hemlar, which makes you a suspect.
Maybe someone stole it from me. Yeah.
Pretty
Maybe
reasonable,
someone
actually.
framed me. Did you think of that? Smart ass.
Or maybe they knew that you were the only reliable source of sharp, pointy, stabbing objects. It's not an unreasonable question.
Hey, you've been sent to relieve.
You want?
I th-
What?
I'll give. It's a blow you and
What would?
keep. I mean, take. It's a. I received.
So
They don't. The few. So
thank.
yes,
Give.
this is. It's.
Then
You might have.
look.
No.
Why are
No. So it's about. What
such a?
I'm talking.
Do I have learning points? Yes, I do. So let's learn how to pick pockets,
I want to be.
You
and then
try
proceed
hard,
to pick his
okay?
pocket.
I have a question.
All right. Remember.
Yoink!
Most
I'll buy.
great.
Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to do that.
All right. All right. Get home.
I'm gonna sneak around, steal some apples. Oh, I don't have a sneak ring. Oh no! I forgot I didn't get the sneak ring. I forget where you're even supposed to get it. So now I don't have the sneak ability. Where's the sneak ring again? I think there's one in town, but that's not obviously the one I want to get. Oh, whatever. We're stuck without it. We'll make deer. Uh-oh.
You steal?
No.
In front of me?
I did no such thing. What are you talking about? Good question. Nope, it belongs to the sword category, somehow. So axes, by default, are all two-handed weapons. It's pretty weird. So any non-sword that is a one-handed weapon by default still counts as a sword. For no apparent reason. Other than the fact that there's kind of an ill-conceived concept.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Oh god, I'm stuck. Man, these chambers are filthy. Somebody should sweep them.
What are you doing here?
None of your business.
You can
What?
digging.
Yeah. Let's have a look then. One of these people must have been Hemlar's partner. I don't know. Could be any one of them. You'll have to get them on their own, see what they know. Enzo and Ash are in the upper area of the monastery during the day, though. You're going to have to wait until nightfall to talk.
You could be.
Yeah, you could.
I wonder who was responsible for the facial animations in the different localizations. I don't know how many languages this game was voiced in. But it kind of surprised me that, unlike most of their other games, the lip sync is actually, actually matches up to the English dialogue. So I wonder if the localization studio did that, or somebody at Piranha Bytes actually had to reanimate everything for the English version. I'd be surprised if it was the latter, but you never know.
Interesting.
Interesting. Am I allowed up here yet? I don't remember.
I have. Then you.
Yes, I am. Let's see if I can get this stupid thing to open this time. Oh, that's the ring. I was pulling on the wrong ring last time. That's why. Behold. The way is open. I'm not really sure what the point of this is, like, logistically, from the perspective of
pick locks. Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
People in this monastery. Why is there a secret exit that doesn't actually go very far? I have the wine cellar key. We could go for that. Well, that looks like a wine cellar, but apparently it ain't. Well, that was worth it. Such spooky music for that wine cellar. Did he teach only picking pockets, or did he teach picking locks as well? No picking locks. I should have learned that before we came here. From... Actually, did anyone in Bandits Camp even teach it? How many apples I got? 6. There's 7. There's 8. I think I only ever found 9. Wee. Yeah, the jump animation's a bit silly. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2. $8 an apple. You're out of your mind. Oh shit. What happened to my what happened to my good bow? Did I sell it by accident? What the hell? I lost my good bow. What happened to it? Oh! I dropped it when the guy beat me up and arrested me, so now it's all the way out in the wilderness. God damn it. Yes, you can, but I'm kind of trying to avoid the hassle of running around. I mean, at this point, it's not really against the rules to just use console commands to warp around, but whatever. I'll keep it legitimate for now.
Hey, and what?
Off.
Well, but every harlot. Yeah.
For it.
Okay. Fruit. Thank.
How are you doing?
A fan.
I know.
Why not?
Okay, that's done. I forget, what do we need to, milk? Yeah, I think we needed that wine to get this guy to let us in here.
Stop.
Are you
You. This.
dang?
We are.
And the
No.
harlot.
I've been.
And what?
I might.
Oh, he wants to
Busy.
stew, not
Do
the
you
fire
want it?
flush.
Oh, and.
For some reason I thought we had to give him
That's
the
for
wine.
sure.
Whoops! Damn it!
Hours of-
I missed the pickpocket there because I was skipping dialogues too much. Is that the one I want? Yes, it is. Perfect. I guess that's why they didn't allow you to give Taylor the stew, is because they knew you only got one, and it was kind of essential to complete this quest.
No.
Huh?
Oh. I might tell.
Do you want it?
I want. And.
You-
That's for sure.
Yoink!
People.
Hours.
I think you can steal the stew back. That's hilarious. Yoink. I will be
A
right
little
back.
more for me.
Yoink. Kind of preempted this part of the quest, but hey. Quest are more resembling to the old Gothics. Yeah, I mean, this is meant to be more of a return to form after Gothic 3 kind of was shit. So they deliberately invoked Gothic 1 more than anything, and kind of
The art. I can.
the story progression, but maybe more like Gothic 2 in terms of guilds. I'm not sure. There's a lot of comparisons to be made. Defeat Eric with bows. I mean, nothing's stopping you, but bear in mind, bows are always lethal on the final hit, meaning you wouldn't knock him down, you'd kill him, which you don't really want to do. Actually, I forget exactly, we did test it. What happens if Eric dies? I think you're just like, you get a slap on the wrist and then it cancels the murder investigation. They give you these opportunities, but can't actually figure out how to, like, make consequences for them.
This text is about magic spells.
Okay, well, we've solved the mystery of that book.
You could earn even like you mean when you
I don't care about any of that. I like how he teaches staff combat, but the base attribute that he teaches is mana, which doesn't jive. Really, those are some weird choices, because Gothic 1 and 2 are much better. But hey, to each their own, I suppose. So we proceed? We just keep talking at people?
Now is not the time to talk.
Ah. You want...
And
my...
Found any...
Indeed.
But...
And...
What?
Did you see...
Well...
You think so?
And...
I don't touch that stuff. Rots your brain. And the brain is
Aha.
all you have, whatever you do.
For some reason it never dawned on me that you can steal a quill for that part of the quest.
You and
I'm...
Of
What?
bad. So
You're a hunter.
yeah, they will. I don't.
What? Let me...
It'd be enough if you got me
Like...
a scroll of illusion.
And then...
I'll teach.
Hello. Did you
Meet.
It's... What?
before? And we.
That's... You...
Neither of us chose this path, according to what I hear. Well, you should play them both. They're a bit janky to deal with, but if you can tolerate Gothic 3 enough to love it, I think you can tolerate Gothic 1 and 2. No, don't wait for the remake. The remake is not going to be the same. Not based on everything I've seen so far. Yeah, they're kind of... I mean, these are all just basic rogues. We're meant to be, like, little losers, basically.
Which joke at?
But yeah, the armor design overall in this game I'm not a fan of. Because, like, there's a mage robe. Looks weird. Looks more like fetish gear to me. Oh, no. And then, yeah, that's more of a tunic than a robe. And it's definitely not armor. And then even the bandit armor, like, I don't know. I really don't like the armor design in this game. The art style overall kind of leaves me cold. But it is how it is. I know, Vanna, there are people who will defend a pile of dog shit in their doorway. Like, somebody exists who will defend anything. That's not really a surprise.
I am good. I... One. You may look. They read one.
Here's to there. Scroll prep. Then places and cop the room.
How?
By
What?
Good.
No.
Sound.
Don't be hasty. You would.
What is my assignment?
You all do not. You will. That is your.
Yeah, I didn't actually get this dialogue last time, so. Elex is, it's another game from the same developer that's more of a post-apocalyptic sci-fi thing. And the sequel, Elex 2, which came out last year, was fucking terrible. No, Vana, I assure you that's just Piranha Bytes loyalists. Cultists, we could call them. People who will, again, if Bjorn took a shit in their doorway, they'd defend it.
How do I look
through? You will. If you,
what are the spells of?
There are magic light and light healing, telekinesis and transformation, and
did you?
Indeed.
Alright, so we gotta go around reading all the books to find those recipes. This is the part of the quest that I screwed up. So I think if I'd started Illumar's test before doing the bit where I delivered the package to the Don, probably would have solved this problem and I would have been able to continue, even with the really janky thing. The fact that we broke the guild. So I'm curious how that playthrough's gonna work out.
You tell
Severin.
Severin is on. Tell.
I'll find
If you.
What?
I any.
And if
No.
No.
Why should I? No. There.
It.
That.
That. I.
No. I.
So what I might do, if it turns out we can, in fact, do all of Palace's stuff for the Don, which it seems like we still can, based on the fact that we could come back and effectively fail the quest by talking to him. So we must still be able to do it for the Don and change our loyalties, but I don't think they actually intended it that way, based on the fact that it breaks the guild. So what I might do is I'll pass all the tests other than Palace's. No, because it'll cancel his. We'll be able to proceed. So we'll do that, and then I'll keep that as a separate save just to see if we are technically a Donsman but can still proceed in the monastery and actually progress our guild accordingly.
You have.
I think that's worth doing. Alright, so now we can leave. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to finish all these here and save the trip to town for last, and then see what happens.
Hey.
Recruit?
And
It's called...
You.
Oh,
The crop.
we don't...
You
don't...
Here.
Hey?
It was in.
What was...
They're collecting.
Even in times of turmoil, the Inquisition should respect... But that's not your...
Can you?
Of course. I mean...
It's.
Ah, well, I could...
What?
Well, for that...
You know what, I'm
the
skipping
ingredient
these, and
you'll
these
need
I
is a
didn't see
healing
last
herb.
time. So wait, you... Oh.
What can you?
I thought it taught me the light spell for some reason. Oh, let me read that book, you jerk. Oi! I need to read that book! What? Normally I could ask him to read it. What do you want, sir?
Plans do you have for me?
This is the library.
What?
These books contain much wisdom. Once you have read these books and learned the ritual that opens the door to the Then
Did he? Oh, I guess he was walking me here and I skipped the dialogue, so that was weird.
There's something here about magic.
He's supposed to let me read that book, but he won't let me read it.
Here. And in preparing a telekinesis.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
And now for this whole stupid bit.
Now, who could teach me to pick
good
locks?
point, yeah. Probably because of Ignatius. Ignatius.
Would you mind if I...
By all means.
This text is about magic spells.
Because Ignatius's quest is literally just to read every book we can.
Interesting.
Lab, sweet. That's
now, who could teach me to pick locks? This text is about magic spells.
Well, stop putting that down. So rumbly down here. How does anyone concentrate?
he moved. However,
now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Wee. Sir, please continue falling.
This text is about magic spells. Now, who could teach me to pick locks? Here.
Wonder if they just didn't account for the students just stealing everything down here with all these spells they have access to. Also, the whole idea that they're hiding tests behind a hidden chamber underneath the monastery is a bit silly, because as soon as one person discovers it, everyone's gonna know about it. So we've only really tested the first person to find it, which is apparently me. And if it's so essential, then it begs the question how anybody managed to go up in rank. Oh my god. I don't understand why there's so many earthquakes. Like, I know we're on the volcano, but I swear the game didn't quake this much. Oh my god, sir. Right, but, like, that means everybody else knows about it, and they could easily, like, share the knowledge. And if you have multiple recruits, none of whom have found it, first person to find it is going to spoil it for the rest of them. It is a misguided effort, in my opinion. Come at me, boner. Ow. Take that. Perhaps.
Interesting. There's something here about magic. Interesting. This text is about magic spells. Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Nobody needs to. Holy shit! That scared the fuck out of me. Yes, there is. You have to learn 3 ranks of it to be able to make permanent potions. But you don't have to learn them by recipe like in Gothic 2. I haven't read all the books down here, have I? In fact, I gotta float over to that one.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This text is about magic spells.
Interesting.
Oh, come on. What's with the dang collision in this place?
The Nautilus. The shrimp. Like.
No, I didn't open that door over there, did I? Need to do that first before I Nautilus. Can he get up, sir? Oh my god. He just does not want to fit in the hole. We. Swing.
This text is about magic spells.
There's my parchment.
Have you brought me something to eat? Put it with the other plates, if I have...
I ain't here to feed you.
I'll... You... Oh, but... It... I'll... I... Yeah? Oh, I... Oh. Hmm. And... Hmm. Oh, yeah. Is he... I said... Never. I said... The not... You're... That... Or...
What a... Which plan? I don't...
Aha! You... Look...
Can you...
You're right to come to me. Both contain power. All that is needed for... Yes, I once worked on a polymorph version. I studied the illusion scroll for that, as I recall. I probably still have it here somewhere. Well, I did. Not. If you can find it, by all means. Well, you have. But.
Thank you.
What?
I'm work.
Good.
I already had the thingamajigs, so that's complete. But actually finding the novices is part of the test. So, alas, we cannot bypass that. Again, apologies. I'm skipping all the dialogues, just to reiterate, because we've already done this. I don't feel like sitting through them all a second time. It'll probably be a third time when we're doing the mage.
I'm working on that too. That's why I wanted to enter the Holy Hall.
What's
the Holy Hall?
Holy Hall?
A couple of book stands. I'd gone there to find out what ingredient I needed for an illusion scroll.
Do you know the ingredients for a Nautilus scroll?
Yes, why?
I need it for my test.
Well, then you must offer me something in return.
What do you want? Gold?
No. I wish for knowledge. I must know what is needed to create an illusion. Get that information, and I'll tell you what I know.
You need the tusk of a boar to create an illusion.
Excellent. To create a Nautilus scroll, all you need is an old, empty Nautilus shell.
And one of these idiots needed to know that.
Who else can tell?
Well, you could try Jarvis and Ash. Or if you're feeling bookish, there's always the library. And there's Enzo. He knows a lot.
If he can help, why haven't you asked him the answers?
I'm not speaking to him.
Why aren't you speaking to Enzo?
It's a long story, but let's just say I took something of his.
So, you're a thief.
I didn't know it was his turkey.
It's about sharing knowledge, Val. This is a communal effort.
You've fallen out over a turkey.
You obviously don't know how hard it is to find turkeys here. I didn't know it was his.
You thought it was a random, ownerless turkey.
I feel guilty already, all right. If it was easy to replace it, I'd given Enzo a dozen back, and we'd be friends.
If I find a turkey, I'll bring it to you.
I don't think you'll just stumble on one.
I think I've handled bigger jobs than finding a turkey.
There's plenty of turkeys in Risen 2, except they all drop chicken.
I know the ingredient you need for a Nautilus scroll.
Great, I'll trade you. What spells do you need to know the ingredients for?
Can you tell me what I need for a Jest scroll?
For this spell, you need a pearl.
Right. To create a Nautilus scroll, first you need an empty Nautilus shell.
I should have thought of that myself.
That's like the only obvious one out of all of these. Well, if there's one place we're gonna find a turkey, it's the kitchen. Oh God, I'm so jittery. Too much coffee this morning.
Hey, found any gold? I lost some around here.
Ha! Do you really think that'd still be here? Have you got any idea?
Yep. Can you get me a turkey?
What do you want with a turkey?
Can you get one?
It's not that easy. They're only for the mages.
How much for a turkey?
They're hard to come by. It would have to be 200 gold coins.
Here, let me have the turkey.
Fuck me. Someone must really want a turkey sandwich.
I love how that wasn't in this
Ignatius's belly.
the
I hope he doesn't come looking
subtitle.
for it.
Well, his belly shall be turkeyless. This turkey has better places to be, such as in my belly. Can you actually eat the turkey? I don't think you can. Where is the turkey? Oh, there's a turkey. Can you eat it? It's under the food. No! That was a waste of 200 gold. It didn't even heal or anything. It would be funny if it was like the most powerful healing item in the game and you only get the one. It would be like the greatest troll. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I'm gonna go for a turkey club or something. The greatest troll in a game would be to have something that is like the most powerful, like, artifact or potion or something in the game, and make it mandatory for like an essential quest, so you wouldn't be able to beat the game if you ate it. What? I've never done that. What happens if you do just eat all the sausages? Does like Gorax just tell you you're a fat piece of shit?
Here, 1 turkey.
I don't believe it. A real turkey. Where did you get it? Okay, no questions. I'll give it to Enzo.
Think of it as a turkey of peace. That should clear the air between you.
I hope so. Thank you. Look, here's a scroll for you. Could be useful if you find yourself in trouble.
How appropriate. Eh, that's funny.
I'm sure you have things to deal with.
Alright, so I think we know all the recipes.
I know the ingredient and the top.
No, I only got 5. I need 6.
Go on.
You need
correct.
And
he. Wait.
A pearl.
So I'm missing one. What am I missing?
You think I only know the...
What do I...
A couple of...
Gold.
That's what... I talked to the other novices and...
Right.
Okay. That's all he needs to know.
Try...
Yeah.
So tell...
A couple...
The theoretical part of your training is concluded. Well done. If you have the necessary experience, I will teach you the skills.
Thoughts about Risen 3? It's okay.
Am I ready for the test now?
I believe so.
I am ready for the test.
In order to pass my test, you must create a scroll from the start of the process and without help. I will provide you with nothing more than the rune and the space in which to work. Everything else is up to you. Take this rune of light and begin.
How do I create a magic scroll?
In order to create a scroll, you require a... You will...
Let's do it. I don't know why that animation needs to be so long.
I have completed the scroll, Master.
I see. Yes. Well, not bad. The scroll has indeed stored the rune's power. You have passed your test. Of course, you should now be able to create your own scrolls. But should you need some pre-prepared scrolls, I may be able to help.
I need none. No, they're the ones writing all the journal entries for every time you get a quest update in Gothic. Okay, so that's done. I need to talk to some more idiots, don't I? Or do I? Do I just go back to Casper? Nope. What am I missing? What am I missing here?
What? Don't touch anything.
Oh, right. Gotta talk to Ass.
Not really. If
why?
He's a cook.
But
the yeah. Who?
Right. Nope. Apparently there's more. I think I just gotta talk to... I'll talk to Tucker, and then I think I gotta talk to Taylor again. Because he was like real uptight about hating Hamlar. Nah, it's everybody else first.
What can you Hemlock?
You must...
Well, and?
Harlock isn't, but apparently...
Right. He redirects me back to accusing Harlock. I think Harlock tries to deflect back to Taylor or something.
Tucker says you talk...
He came...
Good.
Yeah.
You expect...
Believe...
I...
Yeah. Hi... Not all... And love...
I...
Well... You're... I don't like that... Your act...
I want...
Doesn't...
To some... So...
Hell's... Hemlar was... An idiot.
I'm listening.
He got his... He used to meet someone there.
I need a name.
He never said. He had his secrets.
You could have told...
Alright, never mind. Nope. Alright, then we go to this fucking idiot.
I'm...
Part?
No.
Oh.
I heard... What do you...
He...
Who?
No.
You...
It doesn't...
You...
It would... If you... No. If I... So...
It was done. What else?
Nothing. You're...
He says, I didn't let anybody in. I never let anybody in. And that man just walks right in.
You... Let's try...
You've...
And you...
If I...
Tell...
Him...
Who...
I... That's... You know... That's... But I... It could have been anything. Well, you... Stinks. It wasn't. What?
Hemlock.
What else? Them.
What?
I'm... But... No, I could...
Now...
Hey...
Now we go back to Taylor. I remember there being like a second shakedown of that man.
What are you...
You...
So... Damn. Okay, he was... The grump... I want...
So you...
No! So... But he did... Went...
The...
Now we go back to S. There's no women in the monastery because this is all a mutton sausage fest. There are some in town.
Who's... It's what...
That's not... I had a... You got this... He was all... About what?
Well,
That's a...
Your...
So...
First...
No.
Then draw your weapon.
Again!
Oh, you shitty shit. I forgot that this man attacks.
You call that a fight?
Ow, the pain.
Go!
Shouldn't you be breaking this up? Dick ass.
Come on! Come on! You can handle yourself.
Just step on him while he's down.
How you? Some days I don't think I'm going
Yoink.
to complete.
There, we fought. Now,
All right, but
you know,
I only know.
I'm not looking for some.
You want to?
Why?
All right, whoever.
Are you? All right.
I can't. Here's the. You'll have to. Oh, and it'd be a.
Yeah, he is the worst character, like facial design in the game. It's fucking hideous.
That's if you're.
I hate looking at these people.
It'll be when, that's when.
Not for me.
Yeah, brain's full of shit. I wonder, can we extort this man? We charge him 100.
Brugal. Okay. You're worse than Hemlar. All right, I'll pay this once. But you won't be having my custom again.
Well, then you won't be having another smoke again. That's funny.
Here's.
We could just be full of shit and he would have believed us and paid us anyway.
No, it's.
Would you
smoke? I'll pass. And be careful who sees you with that.
How do you? If I did,
are we
all right?
It's only the best stuff.
Well, but I ain't.
Fine.
Well, no, because some of it's just being cheeky, but this, because Joe Wood owned the trademark for Gothic at the time, they avoided any having any like names or anything in themes in common. So, you know, there's no scavengers, there's no mole rats, there's no goblins, stuff like that. They deliberately came up with an alternative to all of it by a different name.
Some spirit. Osmo.
Does that?
What do you want here?
Do you? Here.
I don't. So.
Ah.
Do you?
Yeah, all right.
Who am I missing? No, I'm looking for that dream call shit. Who have I got? Oh, Yoki.
So it would.
Yeah. Alright, now for the fun part.
And now
You
any.
I don't.
Let's get back to shipshape first. Oh! We can actually do the encounter here. I was wondering about that. I'm actually heal up first. That's interesting.
Nothing happens.
Huh. Fascinating. So he doesn't try to... I guess because he doesn't want to kill us in the same place he killed Hemlar. That's interesting. We gotta take a bath.
Why did you do it, lad?
Do?
Couldn't you have... You...
I understand you're looking for a business opportunity. Maybe we should find one together.
Not after what you did. You have no idea.
Why was that not
no
centered?
idea what's happening beyond this island.
Then why did you kill him?
All I wanted was my share. For helping him find clients, for turning a blind eye.
I don't know. Too late now.
I needed that gold.
Yes, yes. Excuses, excuses. Cheeky bugger. Alright, let's bring him outside where I have more room. Retreat! Nobody accosts me for having a weapon out. Fucking Vitus, I forgot about him.
Good.
Put down the weapons!
Ow! Oh my god, I'm walking again.
Now it's getting exciting. Give it up!
It's not that particular bathtub. So you can use any of the 4 in there. I used the one on the opposite side yesterday.
Stop that immediately!
Oh my god, this man. There's delayed attacks.
That won't do any good. Stop this right now! Stop this right now! Stop that immediately! Stop it!
So dark.
Stop this right now!
I would like him to. I would just like this to end.
That won't do any good.
And again, we confirmed that you don't actually need to fight him.
Stop
Since
it!
we already got the XP for beating him up once, there's no point to doing it again.
Stop that immediately!
Make sure you stay alive.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Stop this right now!
Does the circle strafe trick, like the face hug circle strafe, work against the lizard men as well? Or is it only human NPCs? Oh my god.
Stop that immediately!
The targeting is horrendous.
Stop!
Stop!
What's going on?
Ow, that was cheap. Oh my god, this backstepping bitch. Jesus!
Stop!
Take that, jerk.
The guards are here to protect you.
The guards didn't do shit. They all watched.
You seem excited.
There are no crits, no.
Are you certain?
Yes, it was Master Arik. Hemlar.
Yes, I know. It was a point of pride, Vana.
He killed.
We know this. Wait, what? Now I want to know something. What happens if we kill him? Like, at this point in the quest. Obviously, if we kill him early, it all fucks up, but... I wonder if it's the same.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. What up, Sorwug? Now, just for, convenience. We'll easify it. No, we reloaded. We're doing this more conventionally, but I'm still doing some experimentation. Yes, I'm going to use this bath this time. Prove that you can use any bath.
Do what?
You think I don't?
Then what?
All I'm the brute.
Defeat? Is defeat different than kill? Oh my god, this guy's cheating.
Yeah.
I bonked off the stove. Doesn't seem to change their Difficulty doesn't seem to change their health at all, just their... how much damage you take. Well, I don't have the console open, so I can't do that right now. Oh, you cheating bastard. Little poke. Alright, well, we'll do it that way, because I ain't got time for this. Oh, all he did was, like, poke my dick with the tip of his stick. And I was dead. I don't think he does stand back up. I feel like he gets a flag where he stays down.
Why did you...
Then what? So...
I may never... The brute.
Deceased.
I know for sure who killed Hemlar. Master Arik.
Desperate enough to kill... Have you told...
No.
You Arik, of all...
You seem excited.
I found Hemlar's killer.
Are you certain?
Yes. He killed
What have you done with Arik?
He is dead.
That spares him a worse punishment. That man abused our trust and weakened our community. Let us hope that others do not follow the same path.
Interesting. So that's it. Alright, well. We'll test what Vanna wants, which is see if he actually stands back up and says anything. Oh, no, that was the autosave. I'll be right back, though. No, I only switched it to easy because we've been repeating this bit a lot. Just for inquiry. Get that prepared. Now, on the topic of crits, it's interesting that until... Actually... Yeah, Gothic 1 and 2 are the only Piranha Bytes games that had critical hits, weren't they? I don't think Elex had any.
You think then all I was... I met the brute.
defeat. Boing. Alright, so we'll give him a minute. I don't think he'll get back up. I think he's flagged to stay down so that we can complete this quest without him, like, causing a ruckus. But we'll wait and see. Oh, he does. Look at that. I was wrong.
Enough.
Very well.
I thought you were different. That you could see what's really going on here.
I'm just doing what I can to survive.
As was I, lad.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey! He's just gonna stand here. Weird. Well, let's see what the other option was. Oh, damn it. I hate that the quick load button loads the most recent save, and not specifically the quick save. In this playthrough, we're going to be doing bows. So far, I spent a little bit on one-handed weapons and strength, but from now on, we're going to be spending on dex and bows and some of the Tifa skills. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's not like we haven't gotten our hands dirty, Val, when we felt it appropriate. And again, I guess you don't really murder it. Like, you don't really have much cause to kill anybody in this game until, like, the very end. Or, depending on how you deal with Romanov.
You think all I...
So...
I mean, the brute.
Defeated. I tread on your face, sir. What's in here? Yeah, but you don't, because they're not hostile on sight bandits. They're an actual guild.
Enough.
Very...
I thought you were different.
I'm just...
As...
I'm not interested in your motives, Arik.
I hope one day you get the chance to understand.
Self-pity doesn't suit you.
That's it. Kind of wish he would elaborate more on what his motives and intentions were.
What have you... You have... Use your...
I guess we might as well go with strength, because I'm not going to be using magic much at all in this playthrough. And Erik is gone forever. Turn that back off. Turn this back to hey. Or hard. Big sip. So that's done. Now, who, was that just the end of that? I think it is. So that wasn't even like a test.
So, while gold never ran, he would... Yes, you have to join...
What?
How...
So, and... Well...
We can do that. We can do Severin, and then... Honestly, I'm lazy. So I will cheat this once. He ain't here.
I'm Severin. Stay. Remember.
Good to... Are there...
Two. Both. We're finished. I'm not but if what those have you stopped this thing?
I don't want to start the gnome bit. I'll do that later.
Yes.
Good. Yes.
Those.
Okay.
What happened? So.
What is this ring? The staff fighter.
Hello.
Hey?
I need some rest.
What? Hang on. Uh-oh. Was that broken? Did I break that? Don't tell me they made that so easy to break. Yeah, it was, some guy's farm. Outside of Trellis. Where he claimed he was being robbed. Oh, the torch bug is back. Yeah, he claimed he couldn't pay the rent because he was being robbed by goblins. And it spawns goblins on there. I remember them doing a similar thing in Forsaken Gods, where there's like a bit where there's some like conscientious objectors hanging out near Ardea or something, and they were like, we're peace-loving orcs, so we don't want to participate in the fights at all. And then it spawns like 5 waves of like orcs that attack them, and you have to kill them all. Because Gothic 3 is... like, I don't want to argue with you about a game that you enjoy. If you compare it, if you come off of Gothic 1 and 2 and play Gothic 3, it's such a vastly different game. But beyond that, it was really bad at everything it tried to do. Like, it did not succeed in any of its ambitions at all. And it is, even today, with all the modern updates, all the fan patches and everything, it is not fun to play for most of us. But if you enjoy it, that's your thing. We all have our reasons to dislike it. Gothic 4, which doesn't exist technically anymore, on the other hand, is just offensively generic and boring. It's just not a complete technical disaster. Which, as we learned from Vanna a while ago, was because they basically massively trimmed down what they were planning to do just to avoid having too buggy of a game. It's pretty fascinating. No, but it's so... like, obviously, we play Gothic 1 and 2, and we love them. Even though they are also very technically frustrating games. The difference is, they have a lot of positive qualities that you don't see in many other games that compensate for it, and compel people like us to overlook its flaws and enjoy it regardless. Whereas Gothic 3 did not really do anything noteworthy. And the fact that it was a uniquely terrible, was uniquely bad on a technical level, make it much less forgivable. I'm not going to go in a full breakdown on like why everything was so bad, but yeah, it's, if it was just unpolished, buggy, maybe like had some minor performance issues, a game-breaking bug or two, like that's all stuff that Gothic 1 and 2 have. But they have some really great stuff going on other than that. but to me, Gothic 3 has no good qualities and is much worse in its bad qualities. And this is coming from somebody who used to defend it quite a bit. Like, playing it for YouTube, the 96 episode epic that I did way back in the day. Ever since then, my opinion of it has diminished substantially because that, really going through it 100% as much as I could and gaining a more analytical perspective in the process, I became completely, like, disillusioned with it. Uh-oh. My torch. It glows, but it does not burn. Oh. That's spooky. Why are all the birds just facing the tent? Look at these idiots. Oh, they're all sleeping, that's why. Shit. I wonder if there was a deliberate, like, balancing thing where if you hit an enemy from behind, it moves them forward so much so you can't keep hitting them. They get pushed out of range. Vana, I don't even own a Switch. Yeah, but even back then, you compare it to like Oblivion. Oblivion's not even that great of a game. But it's still, it kind of, honestly, it did things that Gothic was known for better than Gothic 3 did. Like the whole, the one thing that really impressed me was, like, everyone knows that Gothic kind of established the whole concept of NPCs having, like, a daily schedule and different things they do throughout the day. But Oblivion actually expanded on that and made it a weekly schedule, so NPCs will be doing different things depending on the day of the week and stuff like that. Yeah, well, anything, yeah. Trying to pitch it as that was a pretty bonehead move. But that was a bonehead move from the top to the bottom. Everyone from Joe Wood to Mike Hoga were trying to bill it that way. Whoops. The door never opened.
Hey, shouldn't you? You get.
Oh well, no big deal. Uh-oh, where's Pally? There you are.
This is must. Then do you? I will walk there.
Okay, so this is this bit.
One, you must, and that is your concern, but you have nothing to.
Right, so even though we don't get attacked going to the city, they still don't let us in. It's pretty stupid. Well, to Piranha Bytes' credit, the fact that they decided to go for something unconventional for Elex was definitely a better idea than just trying to make a Skyrim killer. It's just unfortunate that Elex wasn't particularly great. I'd rather play Elex 1 than Gothic 3, Risen 2, or Elex 2. But it's still just a meh game overall.
I know. Once you are so.
Those are.
Again, I said earlier, Risen 3 was okay. It's a pretty generic RPG, but reasonably fun to play.
And
he sent
good. Good. This. You've done.
Does.
I'd a bit.
Yeah. I don't think so. It's not really. It's far enough from all three of those that it wasn't that's not a strong comparison. Not in my opinion, but we can beg to differ.
I have
another.
I delivered
a job.
I have.
Yeah, the loot system was hilarious. The fact that they decided to make the chests, like pull from a list based on how many you opened. I forget what there's a proper term for that, but like the chests were incremental. They weren't even randomized. You just had to find 25 chests to get whatever was in the 25th chest. That was a stupid idea. Okay, so we've done all of the things. Which means, oh god, we gotta do everything in Harbor Town now. It's gonna take ages. No, so... Morrowind had some kind of, like, procedural generation of, container contents. But it also did put specific things in specific places. So it kind of did both, but it didn't do the thing based on how many you opened. Anyway.
Fine. I don't think we have anything to talk about, do we?
Yeah, let me make some meats.
Looks good.
Beg your pardon. Yeah, your bird brain. Alright, we gotta kill those gnomes for that feller, but I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, there really was no decent weapon progression. Like the way they scaled all the weapons was pretty silly in Gothic 3. Especially because you could basically use half the weapons in the game from the start. They all required, like, less than 100 strength. As long as it wasn't a two-handed weapon. The thing is, with the way that Gothic handled, like, weapon progression, to me makes concept of forging weapons pretty underwhelming, because you're always just going to use the next best weapon that you can equip. So, whether you buy it or forge it, you're only ever going to need one. And you're just going to get the next better one. Most annoying mob to fight in Risen, it's got to be those stupid little ox-looking dudes you see in the ruins. Because they aggressively parry more than any NPC. Although gnomes are actually probably... not gnomes, ghouls are actually probably worse. They're very shifty, they attack faster than anything you can do. And they get that AoE attack that is unblockable. Yeah, neither Raven... The Claw of Beliar was a bad idea. It needed more downsides to, like, balance it out. But, like, yeah, they decided to give you a weapon you could get in Chapter 2 and carry you through the rest of the game. It was ill-conceived. Yeah, long weapons in Gothic 3, especially unpatched, where you could do the spin attack infinitely. Just completely demolish the game.
Halt! What?
I see you now. Well, go. No one can. You can't. No one.
Well, that's stupid, because I've literally been given tasks to get into town. But, like, you see my point, Val? The fact that forging weapons just gave you the last weapon in the game meant that you spent learning points, a limited resource, to get a skill that you only really had to use once. Because otherwise you could just buy the weapons. And that only applied to one guild. Or did it? Did the Paladins have a weapon too? I don't remember. I don't feel like they did. Yeah, you get your consecrated sword, which doesn't require any skill. Just, you pay money. Your concentrated sword. Concentrate your sword for more potency. What is up this way? I never go up this way. You flapping bastard. Get lost. Ah! Sneaky little Sonic. This is another way into town. Perhaps. Fixes jump bug before game release. What jump bug? I don't know what you're talking about. You know what's another thing that Elex 2... Trying to climb somewhere and disappear? Oh. I don't think I've ever actually encountered that. I've heard of it, but... One thing that Elex 2 surprised me with was the fact that they actually did less with ranged weapons, which are such a basic feature in the game anyway, than Elex 1 did, because they didn't have, like, alternative firing modes or ammunition or anything. I'm not really sure what the hell they were thinking. So Eric's probably despawned. So I'm not sure we can warp to him. Oh no, I couldn't figure out how to warp to him anyway because his name doesn't work. Cheat named Bronco? What? What are you talking about? I don't know how you teleport to Eric, because even when he was alive, I couldn't do it. On Bronco? Oh, his name's Bronco? What? Well, that didn't work. What am I doing? Why is his name Bronco? Or his tag? No? Okay, so that just spawns him in. I guess so. But yeah, he seems to be fully despawned. Go to... what's the other guy? Rogar. Oh, yeah, he's still in town. He was sitting in the air. What a dork.
The men in the camp say you've...
What's the point of a fair?
I'm sure...
You know...
Well, why did I do that? So he didn't despawn because I didn't get him to. I really want to see where people said that he goes when we get him kicked out. Interesting. Actually, I think I have a save where we could try that. His guildless, I think I got him kicked out of the camp, so he should be despawned in this case. We'll see if the warp works. Because people say he moves to a cave somewhere. But I've never seen him until he shows up in Chapter 4. Nope, he's still here. Never mind. Interesting. I swear there's some occasion where I got him to leave. No, no, no. We're not doing that. Alright, well, we could do this. Sorry, I'm back to, like, science territory, because I really don't want to do the Harbor Town shit all over again. It's very boring. I might just do that off screen, so that next time we can proceed with the test. But this I just want to do for shits and fun.
I real shall yeah.
The prices are ridiculous, though.
Is it? Who?
Thieves.
You?
When?
Come. Wait, no. I am. So, what?
I didn't need to do all of these.
But if and the
what?
I for that.
How?
I go.
You guys stop talking.
But
you will. What was that?
Not every man fit. Brogar is big. He's you.
Bro.
And in this and
if I will.
So this should make Brogar disappear from the camp. Let's test. Oh. So here's the cave they say he goes to.
Think I want to spend time with you.
Fascinating. We're in the back rooms, baby. People are right after all. I like how there's no collision with the roof, so the rain goes right through it. Yeah, this is the, this is just the out of bounds. This is the back rooms. Where exactly is this on the map? Well, I don't even show up on the map. God, this storm is mad. What's the insert code for the world map? Like the complete one? I don't have a complete one. I'm waiting on you, Vanna. I want to figure out where this is. It's map world how to. Bam. Okay, we don't show up on this one either. So there's no way to like clip out of bounds, is there? I think you said you have to enable those in the config. I want to know exactly where they put this. Let's let's just do that real quick, because I'm bored. Alright, let's find out how to do that. I am curious. Keyboard and console? Good. I don't know what these words are. How do you do this? Left control. I mean, it looks like these are all assigned already. Free camera, left control, insert. Let's try it. Now I gotta launch the dang game again. I don't know why I closed it. Well, because I thought I'd have to do things. Control K. All right, let's see where that brings us. I wasn't expecting to be button combinations, since that's not how it worked in Gothic 1 or 2. Just enable debug, and suddenly a bunch of keys did different things. Hurry up. Boing. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, wait, I have to... Boing. Still not working. So, how do you do this? Whatever. I think I'll figure it out another time. I was just curious. I think yesterday I said today would be a longer stream, and now I'm basically gonna admit that I'm lying. Because basically I just want to fast forward. It's commented out. So how do you fix it? Yeah, I want to fast forward through all this stupid the quests in Harbor Town again. So they're gonna take forever, and then some evening this week we'll pick this back up, and we'll see what it's like if you pass all the tests but still try to remove the what? I don't see those. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Yeah, and I want to test what happens if we pass all the tests but then switch loyalties to the Don. How progress works. We're still kind of in scientific mode, I guess, even though I said we're going to do a conventional playthrough. But we'll get back to that. And, yeah, we'll proceed from there. And, Starting next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday, I'm picking a new game for the weekend streams, and the Risen streams will move back to weekdays. So for now, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.